What it is, it's your boy Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, we out Harford County in that detention center with it, man. Now, this situation happened a few years ago. They had me out Harford County trapped in that detention center. But before I hop off in the storytelling mode, we're gonna run these shout-outs down. First up on the list, we got the brother Thomas, man. One of my loyal supporters, man. This brother always supporting. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the love. Next up, we got the brother Wayne. This brother sent his hard-earned money and support the channel through Cash App. Appreciate you, brother. The brother Wayne. And last but not least, we got the brother Kevin. He sent this hard-earned money in. You know, the brother ain't had to do that, support the channel. Appreciate you, brother. Definitely not gonna let none of y'all down. I'm gonna keep it coming. Now that we got that out the way, let's get it.
Yeah, man, so back in the day, we had a brother, for video purposes, we gonna call him Big Black, right? Big Black was around my age, for real, from over East Baltimore. And I met him in that Maryland penitentiary. At the time when I had got over there, he was running the show down there for the good brothers. He was #1. But there was some bullshit politics going on back then. Cause soon as Lil Meat came into jail, my boy Lil Meat, rest in peace. Soon as he came into jail, they went on here, took that from Big Black and gave that to Lil Meat. Black was hot, he was mad as a motherfucker. Lil Meat was running the show. But anyway, yeah, I met him in there, but we got tight in there for real. We just stayed close, kept in touch. And I gave my people's number, he gave me his people's number, so when we got out, we could still keep in contact, you feel me? So fast forward, when we get uptown, we get on the streets, Big Black doing this thing out this motherfucker. Now, when we was locked up, he already was a mover and a shaker. He was having motion in the joint, catching everything, backers, G-Raz, bikes. Black was having motion. But when he got uptown on the streets, that shit intensified, boy. He was pulling up, big whips, hopping out, designing out. Black, showing up. Always got a big smile on his face. He got the appearance like a big teddy bear for real. But the brother really get down. So like I said, he used to come through, pull out Army, drop top Corvettes, or he might come through big Lex truck. You know what I mean? Jewelry on, gold slugs in his mouth, and he'd be talking his shit. He's a shit talker, boy. So I remember I used to be asking him like, whoa, look like you had emotion. What's going on? And he'd always hit me with that, oh, you know I work. Yeah, I'm plugged in down the construction spot, man, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, this nigga talking about he doing construction. This nigga gonna go get manicured, pedicure. Couldn't tell you how to use a hammer. So I knew he was lying. But I'm thinking he got some smack or something. He done jumped in the game. Or maybe he busting scripts. Cause he the type to bust scripts and get the jug or some perks or something like that. So this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking going on. So I can remember the last time I seen the brother, right? The brother pulled up on me, drop top Corvette, hop out. Then he hop out, Gucci down, nice belt with the loafers, and he just was in good spirits. You know what I mean? He was seeming like he was in the prime of his life, and I love to see the brother shining. You know what I mean? And he a jokester, so every time he come around, we just be smiling and joking. You know what I mean? So fast forward a little bit, I gets booked and grabbed up on a violation. Because this shit happened a couple years ago. It wasn't that long ago, right? Maybe 4 or 5 years ago, right? I gets booked on a violation. They sent me way out Harford County. Now, when I get out there, I'm mad as shit. Cause I'm like, man, I'm out, the only nigga from the city out here, trapped out in this motherfucking county. I ain't think I was gonna see no city niggas when I got out there, right? But lo and behold, they put me on this tee out there. Soon as I walked through the door, I hear niggas scream my name, sound like a grizzly bear. Big Black. He like, hey, Dutch, oh, boy. I come over there, this man give me a bear hug. He get the, oh, boy, I'm so glad to see you, boy. I was out here trapped on Gilligan's Island. Gilligan County niggas, man. What you need something? Man went in the cell, gave me a whole bag of food, all that shit. After we get acquainted and shit, we get to sit down, get to talking about all situations. Like, what the fuck you doing way out here? I'm out here on a violation. What the fuck you doing out here? He like, oh, you don't even want to know, Dutch. Yes, the fuck I did. Bro, like, man. He like, man, remember that job I had? I'm like, yeah, the construction job. He like, man, he like, I ain't want to tell you for real. He like, man, but I wasn't working on motherfucking construction, Dutch. I had a little sting operation I had going on, man. It was wonders. Sting operation? What type of shit Black on? He like, yeah, man, I had an operation, man. It was going well, man. Nigga fucked up my plans, man. So he get to telling me, him and another nigga was going around the whole, all over Maryland, getting massage parlors. Massage parlors, yo. This man said he'd go in there, fake like he wanted to get a massage, go in the back, whip out 2 blicks. His man and go out the door, they take everything. This man said he was jamming doing that. Like, the fuck? Ain't tell me shit. Like, yeah, man, y'all can keep that on the low, you feel me? But I could dig it. I'm like, what happened? Like, man, we got knocked off, man. This nigga say he tell his man keep the car running. Now, these city niggas way out in the county, Harford County. He had it stolen. So he told bro, where leave the car running. He said he told the nigga to park the car behind the building and leave it running. But he left it in front of the building running. And it was a stolen. So fast forward, by the time they was finished stinging the massage parlor coming out, the car was getting towed and the police was out there because the car was stolen. Now he like, if he would have parked the car where I told him to, yo, they would have never even knew the car was there. It was behind the building, wasn't no cars back there, yo. He leaves it right out in the front. They probably roll by, spot the tags, boom. Now we booked way out here in Harford County. I'm like, damn, bro. So I'm like, all right, so what did y'all just got the 1 charge? He like, nah, yo, they hit me with like 23 robberies. Oh, massage parlor? He like, yeah, 23 massage parlor. So I'm like, yo, you get any offers? Yo, they offered anything? This man tell me the state's attorney offered him 47 years, man. Whoo! Brother had to keep his shirt on. I take that to trial. Shit. So fast forward a little bit, I end up beating my little violation I had and going home. They ain't send me back in. I went right home. I was out there for like 6 months in that county though. But on here, went home, right? I'm watching TV in the room one night, watching the news, 545 news. They get to talking about crime in the city and all through Maryland and shit like that. And they show my man Black and his co-defendant face on the screen. They get to talking about the people that was robbing the massage parlors and shit. Man, they done gave Black 37 years, man. And all he used to talk about was his girl, how much he loved his girl. 37 years? Well, miss her, boy.